morning,
Good
everyone.
morning, everyone.
Welcome to day five.
Five.
Yeah, day 5. Yeah, today's our last excursion day. So, welcome to day 5 here in Puerto Vallarta.
Yep.
I think I said that right.
Yep.
We currently just docked and we are starting to prep to go downstairs. It is very early right now. I say very early. It's very early for us.
Yeah.
We have to meet in the lounge no later than 8:15. So we're skipping breakfast today because we
gotta go.
Yeah, and we already know they're going to serve lunch on the catamaran that we're going on. So we'll just eat something once they start to explain it. Today we are going
to, I hope I say this right, Las Marietas Islands, which is actually a national park here in Mexico, and we're going to go snorkel, maybe, I think they have kayaking as well, and hopefully we are going to see the blue-footed booby. The blue-footed booby.
Yeah, so this excursion, it says you can snorkel, kayak, paddleboard, and bird sightseeing, basically. This is a very popular destination for some birds that are very rare but are local here in Mexico. So we're really hoping to see a blue-footed booby.
Yep, and then after that, I know we have dinner at Tiana's tonight, and I think it is the big Mardi Gras celebration that they do.
The description for this excursion says it's about 7 hours, which is very long. We are supposed to leave at 8:50 or get to the lounge by 8:15, where we will set off there momentarily. I don't know exactly where the catamaran is. I don't know if we have to take a bus to it or if we walk to it. We're gonna find out. But we do know that the catamaran going out to, what's it called?
Las Marietas.
In the description says it takes about 90 minutes to get out there and then about 100 minutes to get back. So it is out a ways. So I am hopeful, speaking for all of the motion sickness people, that it won't be too bad out there. I have no idea. I did prep, however. I've got my patch on and I took half a Dramamine just in case. So we're gonna find out.
Yep. So come wind and wander with us as we go explore Las Marietas Islands here in Puerto Vallarta on our 7-night cruise aboard the Disney Wonder. We made it off.
Made it off. This is a wonder.
Wow, this is very pretty.
I need to put sunscreen on. I haven't put any on yet.
I know, I do too.
Oh, mariachi band.
Oh, what?
Mariachi band.
That's so cool.
I don't know if we're walking directly to the catamaran or if we're getting to a bus to take us to the catamaran. It kind of looks like we're walking to it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
So far it's a beautiful day. It is a little bit warm out, so it might be good for snorkeling. We're seeing some blue-footed boobies.
Yeah, footed boobies is what we're here for.
As long as we see one blue-footed booby, our day will be successful. Some very vocal parrots right there. I was wondering what they were. We are now on the opposite side of the Norwegian cruise line, and we're heading towards a cool-looking pirate galleon. I assume our catamaran is one of those over there. Ooh, look at that tree. That's a cool tree. That was close.
We've made it on the catamaran.
Whew. So we did there's our ship. We did a walk all the way around. We didn't have to get on any buses, thankfully. We'll be heading out that direction somewhere. We're able to lay down in the front.
This is the way to go.
Yeah, seriously.
Granted, in the front there is more movement, but as long as you're okay with that, this is the way to go.
Hey guys, good morning.
Hello. How are you? Good. How are you? Pick and choose.
We're going to be taking pictures all day long.
Yep.
So, just right now.
We are headed to the, what's it called, Las Marietas Islands. Hopefully that's true.
Seasick, this is not the excursion to do. This is a roller coaster. Oh my god. Oh yeah. She's been making fun of me this entire time. It's rude. It's really hard to see. Oh wow, there's a close up right there. Oh my god, they're right here. Oh my god. Oh, there's one right there. Look at that one. That's a big one. Oh. Look at this. Look at this. I can hear them. I can hear them. Look at these.
Spotted dolphin, okay.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. We have them all over
Oh
the
my
place.
god.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
To the
Wow.
left, to the right, in the front, in the back, we got these dolphins.
That's so cool. I've never seen them this close. Oh, there's a baby dolphin right there. Do not drop your phone.
I won't. I have a death grip on it.
So dolphins are very charismatic by nature, but huge spotted dolphins, they know that we're looking at them, and that's why they like to put on a little show.
Oh my god.
They're everywhere. Captain said there is a pot of 300. Oh my god. Oh, they're going to be in the back of the boat surfing the waves. All right. Ready? I mean, I do, but I also don't want to look at the spot. Look at these guys.
Oh my gosh!
Got me jumping.
I know.
That's so cool.
Oh, there are little babies.
Now we're gonna go around it once again.
I must be really hot.
Look at that, they're jumping really high, right?
Oh my gosh!
That is a happy dolphin.
God, there's so many.
There are so many.
It's insane.
Oh my god.
Jump for us. Oh my god.
Now we're gonna.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
That was so cool. That was easily
So many dolphins.
hundreds.
Of dolphins. Oh my
Never
god.
seen that before.
That was amazing.
Alright, but now we're heading back over here.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Got more blood for the boobies over here.
What's that? Yeah. Single boobies.
Usually when we see
on the boat. Cody's snacking on turkey. He got the bread even though we technically can't have it, but he may be cheating and snacking on it a bit.
We gotta be careful because we still have to go back.
But how exciting. We saw the blue-footed boobies.
Yeah, we went in a cave.
That was so cool. Blue-footed boobies.
Check.
Check. Oh my god, they want our food so bad. Oh!
Sally.
Oh my gosh, there were just rays jumping out of the water. No!
Look at the boobies. Shine, look at the boobies. Right,
Are they-
left.
Watch your head, okay, guys?
Right there in the very here.
Oh, there's a booby. I see blue. Blue.
Yeah.
Right there.
Isn't that what you just said?
Yes, but I couldn't see his blue feet. There he is. Blue-footed booby. Scratching himself right there. Or herself.
It is also very important to know that the national park we're in is divided by 3 main sections.
Blue-footed boobies!
The first section
So cool. So cool.
That's awesome. I'm on my knees. That's why I'm so short.
we are arriving the hidden beach or the beach of love. Like I was saying previously, this spot is one of the most iconic, not only here in Puerto Vallarta, but mainly all over the world, okay guys? So what do you need to enter this hidden beach? Well, as soon as the panga arrives where the yellow booty line is, you start having, time starts ticking, 30 minutes. That's all you have, okay? So you swim in, and obviously you gotta swim out. And you need a helmet, a life jacket, and you obviously need to know how to swim for this one. As you guys can take a closer look, you can actually see the sand.
Yeah. Whoa.
You swim right through that arch, and then you start walking on the beach.
No way.
So now, there's only a group of 14 people for 30 minutes are allowed. And it's an approximate that they take in around 6 to 7 pangas daily. Now on Mondays and Tuesdays, they close.
What's today? I hear you. I think he tried to... I don't know, something came flying at me and I ducked. I don't know if it was water or poo. Small if it was poo. Okay, if it stays like this the whole time, I'll be a happy camper.
I think that it is not.
It's calmer on the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I asked for a margarita because I'm in Mexico, right? You don't get seasick. It was a lot of fun.
It was
like
still
a roller
fun.
coaster all the way out.
Yeah, it was still fun regardless, but going out is definitely, maybe there's times when the wind isn't as bad and it's not as crazy going out there. But today was definitely a roller coaster all the way out there. And then you're still, when you're docked at the island, it's not nearly as bad, but the boat is still moving a decent amount. So you don't really get a break for the entire time. Unless you go in the water. And typically when you're in the water and you're moving with the waves, for me, that helps me. I don't know about anybody else, but...
snorkel in a show.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. That's the last thing I ever thought would happen.
Yep, but it was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
They really work for those
They
tips.
did. Yeah, they deserve it. They get it. Yep.
Alright, and now we are back. There's the Norwegian Escape and, of course, the Disney Wonder.
That was fun. Almost officially back. Just getting some shots at the ship, and then we will be heading inside to rest for a little bit. So that was a long excursion of very rough and tumultuous waves. I don't know if that's right word. I might delete this video later. I don't know. Porky dorky.
The most Mexican port.
Oh, they're in a.
I wonder how they determine that.
They're in a squirrel with a squirrel. Squirrel? I didn't say a quarrel. Oh my god.
You're in a squirrel.
Squirrel. I didn't say squirrel. Got it close to me, correct?
Because you were.
You guys gotta come this way.
Oh, we can. Oh my god, that's awesome. All right, that worked out.
I think maybe you were trying to combine quarrel and squabble.
Okay, well, there's your new word. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Not squirrel. Squirrel.
Not to be confused with squirrel.
Oops.
Got so lucky because they opened up the other side to get back onto the ship just as we walked up. There was a fairly long line at the other side, but then they opened it up and we were first ones through.
We were just trying to take pictures of the beautiful yellow tree, and we got lucky. This is something else we haven't filmed yet. We got some pixie dust that we haven't taken out yet. So Shine, would you do the honors of grabbing our pixie dust?
Here, so you got some buttons. Ooh.
We'll look at it in just a minute. It's cooler in the room. There's pins in all of them too.
Aww. They're cute pins. Piglet. Aww. Alright, I think I got them all. No longer crusty. Before we talk about the excursion, we're gonna go grab food real quick, but before that, I have a little surprise for Cody.
Oh no.
It's not anything crazy.
Oh, okay, good. So curious.
This is our Alaska room.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
We finally got a door?
We did.
Oh, so we're gonna see you in a little bit. Hopefully no one's watching us look at their door, but oh, very cool.
This is our Alaska room in a couple weeks.
Nice. What is that, 7086?
Yep.
Very cool.
We're 7th floor.
So we'll be on the
Technically
opposite side.
Yeah, this is technically still midship though.
Ooh, do I want a coffee? Yeah?
I think we do.
Okay. I think they do the one that I had as an iced coffee as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
They asked me if you wanted it hot or cold.
Yeah, they asked me that too.
Just as a reminder, everything that's in those pastry display cases, it's free, so you don't actually need to pay for those. So, good place to come for a snack. Got the lunch of champions again. Chicken fingers and fries. While Cody has, he got hot dog. Well, yeah, I guess hot dogs without the buns. And I should probably explain that he got one iced coffee. The cast member thought that they were making a coffee for both of us, but it was just him, so now he got two. One was free. Yes. It's not even a question. Do I want an ice cream? No. Alright, I changed my mind. I got strawberry. And it is so good. I drip.
Back to our room, but we thought we haven't seen Puerto Vallarta yet from the roof, so we wanted to see what it looked like from up here, and it's beautiful. Look at this. I am protecting the food. All right, now we're going back to the room to eat and then do a review. Oh, that was a close one. Oh.
But we got it.
I'm glad you heard that and knew what it meant, because I was like, doop-a-doop-a-doop. Gangway's still down, so.
It is, yeah. They've done the horn, but the gangway is still down. Interesting.
Are those fish right there?
Oh, yeah.
Probably can't see them, but there's some somethings right there.
I think we're moving. We're moving. There it is. We're moving.
They're the islands. So those are the islands that you would be visiting on your bird watching and snorkeling adventure. So you can see, hopefully, there's one island right here. The left island is where you snorkel, and then the right island is where Lover's Beach is. So you don't snorkel in this area at all.
Lover's Beach / Hidden Beach.
Yeah, Lover's
Beach is the more popular name.
Yeah, Lover's Beach / Hidden Beach. Is at which they're the same thing, just named differently, but those are the islands that we went to today. So I mean, you can kind of see where those are in comparison to the land. Land's starting to get kind of hard to see back there, so you are traveling across all of this to get there. So you can probably see why it takes a little over an hour to get there on a catamaran, but yeah, I wanted to show you guys what those two islands look like. Hopefully you can see it on this. I might go get the Sony real quick and see if I can zoom in a little bit on it, but yeah, hopefully you can see it. It's pretty cool seeing the comparison between the two. Hello everyone!
Hello!
We wanted to take this time. We have technically set sail away from our dock, but we want to do a quick review of our excursion for the day while it's still fresh in our minds. So we just wanted to share a few things about the excursion itself. So you want to start? Or you want me to?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start. So we disembarked from the cruise ship and walked over. Actually, we didn't take a tram or anything. We walked over to the harbor area where the catamaran was, and then we boarded the catamaran, which which it was really, I've never been on a catamaran before, so that was pretty cool. And it was a smaller one, I will say. It was a smaller catamaran compared to some of the other ones that were there. but it was still really nice. It held a lot of us there. I think there were honestly very few people on the excursion compared to what could be there.
Like 12 people, 15 people.
Yeah, about like 15
It
or
was
so.
a very small group, yeah.
It was very nice. There was plenty of space for us to go on the catamaran and get settled. And I know our favorite spot probably was that front area that you probably saw us sitting at and laying out on. It was so nice.
And then once we set sail, we headed straight for, what's it called again?
Oh God, I really hope I'm saying this right. Las Marietas?
Yes, and which is a national park here in Mexico, which is really, really cool. Check that off our list.
Yeah.
But it took, I think, close to an hour, maybe a little over an hour to reach our destination. And I will say, the excursion is explained that it takes about 90 minutes to go out there and 100 minutes to come back. I think if there's no detours, it'll take you under an hour to get there, dependent upon weather. I only say that because it took us a little longer getting there, but that was because we came across a pod of, the captain said, of about 300 dolphins, which we can show again right now while we're talking. But these dolphins were everywhere. We have never seen anything like that before. It was unbelievably beautiful. And of course, that it made us take a little bit longer to get to our final destination. But once we got there, they were very, very quick with getting us in the water. We followed our guide. Soon after, many other boats came over to also snorkel with us. And we just explored the area. I will say again, snorkeling on the Pacific coast isn't nearly as good as over in the Caribbean because the water's pretty murky. But it was still beautiful nonetheless. Still saw a lot of fish. It was beautiful.
After we got back on board the catamaran, we then took a small I don't remember what it was called, but a small boat to go bird watching so that we could find the blue-footed boobies, which we found, as you saw. But then we also went into this cool cave, and then they took us around the islands a little bit. It was so cool. Then as soon as we finished up the bird watching part of the excursion, we returned to the ship, and they provided us with a free lunch, which was super exciting, and drinks. Free lunch and drinks,
And
by the way.
the lunch was actually really good too.
Yeah.
I wish I could have fully indulged in on it, but it was, I don't know if it was like ciabatta bread, but the bread was delicious.
So good.
They put the mayonnaise on it for you, or none if you don't want. They have an assortment of cold cuts, turkey, ham, roast beef, and then they had pasta salad, potato salad, salad. All the salads.
Yes, which the pasta salad did have tuna in it, FYI.
Yes. And watermelon slices, along with a bar that you can utilize. So I don't know for anyone out there that it does have a gluten allergy or any other type of allergies. I'm not sure if you'd be able to eat anything. Granted, we didn't ask them if they had different options.
You probably have to stick with like the fruits and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know if they would have been able to really easily accommodate any allergies.
Yeah, because I think in order for them to accommodate allergies, you would have to talk to them a good amount of time ahead of time, and I don't know how to do that. So I'm not 100% sure if they're able to cater to specific food allergies, unfortunately. We ate our lunch. It was delicious. Watch out for the birds. They're not seagulls or something else, because if you leave your food even for a second, it's almost like when we were at Castaway Cay, they will get your food. So you watch out. Yeah, they will get it. And they know who you are. They know the boats mean food, so they will be around you. We had an entire flock following us all the way back to the dock. So as soon as we were done eating, we decided that we were watered out. I got a little bit sunburnt on my forehead, shoulders were kind of burnt, and we had already dried by that point, so we didn't end up going paddleboarding or kayaking, but those are options.
Yeah, not that we really even had time to do it though, because by the time we had like kind of finished up our food, they were starting to bring the paddleboards in and whatnot, so I don't know if we really would have had time with everything that we did to paddleboard or kayak. So I think that was like maybe the one like unfortunate thing that happened, but even then, like I feel like we still got like our money's worth for sure, even though we didn't kayak or paddleboard.
Yeah, definitely. For those that want to do the bird watching thing, I know I'm going backwards a little bit, but for the bird watching thing, it was like a 15-minute little trip. So if anyone's worried, because it's a smaller boat, so you definitely feel the waves more, but it was only about like a 10 or 15-minute trip around the island that you snorkel on. In fact, you don't even go all the way around it. You go through this one section. It was like 10 or 15 minutes. It's worth it. It's really, really cool. And yeah, I just want to throw it out there. It's not that long of a trip. They actually went in, I think, like 3 different groups doing it so that everybody could do it if they wanted to. And eventually we headed over to the second portion of this island.
Like a second island, because this
Yeah.
is a group of islands that you're
Yeah.
visiting, so it was a separate island
Yeah.
that we went over to.
And they're very small. You know, it's
Yeah.
not, you weren't going a far distance. It was just, hop, skip, and a jump right across the ocean. That sounds far. Right across the little pathway between the two islands. But for that, they got us really close to two of the other most popular destinations on this island. I know one was called Lover's Beach, and the other one I can't remember for the life of me, but we'll show some clips right now of how close we got. If we wanted to, we could have touched that rock face. Like, that's how close the captain got us to this rock face.
Like,
And
some of the people that were under it,
they had to watch their hands.
yeah, they were ducking so that they would miss the rock. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
And this was where we got an up-close sight of a blue-footed booby, which
blue-footed
Cheyenne got some
boobies.
cool shots on her phone, which we'll show right now. But blue-footed boobies were what we were on the hunt for. Not literally, but like sight-wise. And we saw them, or we saw a few, but that was like the best viewed one because we were so close to it.
So close.
Yeah.
All of the Disney excursions did not actually visit Hidden Beach, and so that's the reason why we didn't go to it. But you can book outside excursions to visit it.
Yeah.
We'll say it is incredibly limited because they're trying to preserve the beach as best as possible, and so
Which
only.
is completely understandable.
Oh yeah, completely understandable. But just something to keep in mind if you do want to try to go to Hidden Beach is that it is very limited on the number of people that can visit it per day.
Do a quick animal check for things that we didn't know we were going to see at all. We've now seen stingrays, not just stingrays, jumping out of the water, breaching
rays.
stingrays.
I mean, I don't think they
that's
were
true.
stingrays, just rays.
Yeah, just rays in general. We don't know what kind they were. So rays, we've seen seals, the big fat ones in Cabo. Those guys are huge. We've seen a whale, a mama and her calf.
Humpback whales.
We saw a brief glimpse of sea turtles. Not the best sight. I would have liked to see more, but still, we saw sea turtles. We saw blue crabs that we were told will turn into these giant red crabs
Yeah,
once
they were
become
baby crabs.
Yeah, in the cave that we went into, we saw blue-footed booby, we saw brown-footed booby. We've seen it's spotted dolphins and bottlenose dolphins in that giant pod of 300. So we have seen so much wildlife.
So
It's
much
unbelievable.
wildlife.
It's been really, really cool. We didn't expect to see any of that, so that was just an added bonus on top of everything.
Yeah, I think out of all of that,
Yeah.
the thing that we were like hoping to see that was kind of like advertised was the blue-footed booby.
Yes.
Everything else that we've seen on this
Just
has been like,
surprise.
Yeah, surprise added bonus.
Yeah. After Lover's Beach, that was when we started to sail back. And I would say it took a little over an hour to get back because they took a different route that I think was a little bit less turbulent than the initial way that we came out, which is going to gear me off into my next short segment on this excursion. If you suffer very badly from seasickness or motion sickness, this may be a very difficult excursion for you. I got a fresh patch on my ear for seasickness, and I took a Dramamine before we left. But full disclosure, there were a few people that were throwing up on this excursion. Thank you. On the way out, it was like a roller coaster, and I'm talking practically the entire time, and that was
The entire time.
an hour, maybe a little over an hour of a roller coaster the entire time. I don't know if it's always like that or if it was just like that today, but please be wary. It is very possible that you might get sick going out or coming back because it was extremely rocky. Speaking from someone that gets motion sickness, I was okay because I prepped for it. However, that could easily have been something that made me blow my chunks. So be careful with it. I will say it's completely worth it because the island is beautiful. The nature is beautiful. You're going to see some unbelievable things. Snorkeling was gorgeous, but just be aware of that. Caveat, the ride home was much smoother.
It was, yeah. And
Much
just
smoother.
in case we haven't already said it, there are 2 bathrooms on board,
Yes.
so that is available to you if you need it as well.
Yes, yeah, which is good because a 7-hour ride, we were like, uh-oh. But
Yeah, because
yes,
the catamaran was small. When we first thought, we were like, I hope there's a bathroom on there.
they were kind of
There
hidden
were.
down in the ground. But yes, you do have a bathroom for both men and women if you need it.
On the way back, they did offer the photo package, so there is a
yeah.
photographer who's taking pictures, and I think it was only
in the water and on the
yeah,
boat.
in the water, and yeah. So we'll like put a couple here while I'm talking about it, just so you can kind of see the types of photos, because we ended up getting the photo package because they were pretty cool photos. So there is someone who's taking photos with you in and out of the water, and they show them to you on the boat. And I'm pretty sure I checked my email when we got back, and I'm pretty sure I already had them.
That's great.
Yeah, we already have the digital photos that they had sent us. It was so so worth it.
That was specifically because we bought the digital photos. We got 82 digital photos for $70 American. They have different packages of prints that you can get where you would not get those right away. They said it would take about 2 days if you're doing a little photo book or one of these harder, I think it's like a metal print that they have. So they have different packaging options, including you can buy single individual photos. However, obviously it's cheaper if you buy the entire bundle. So.
Yeah, I think the price that they said of like an individual photo was something like $30 or something, like even more than that.
It was kind of crazy for one photo. So
yeah, we're like, we're just gonna get the package, like the digital package at least. So.
And they did allow you to pay cash if you have it, or a card if you bring it. So make sure, just bring cash to all of your excursions, because the people that are working these work incredibly hard to make sure you have an amazing time, and they do deserve tips, in my opinion. However, bring cash and bring a card just in case, so that you can pay one of those two ways to receive your pictures.
Yeah, and for me, like, just some wander wisdom is always bring a card for emergencies and bring cash to pay for it, for what you're expecting.
And also, you never know when you're going to run into a moment like we did on the Cayman Islands, where you got to find a taxi so that you can get to your excursion on time. Yeah. That was crazy. If we didn't have cash, we would have been screwed.
Yeah. So cash to pay for things, but then a card for emergencies, because a card usually can come in handy when, say, you end up missing the ship and you need to pay for a hotel and flights and whatnot. You never know.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I want to ask, what was your favorite part of the entire excursion?
Oh my gosh, it was all so good, but I think seeing the dolphins, like, that was
unbelievable.
Amazing. Yeah. And I've heard of pods that are hundreds of dolphins big, and I've never been able to visually think of what visualize what that looks like, and now I know.
I get it.
And I get it.
Like, it comes across in the video.
I hope
how much we're there, because it was everywhere. Dolphins.
Yeah, like everywhere. The whole ocean that you're looking at in front of you is just dolphins.
I'm gonna say
the Single Ladies Dance, wasn't it?
That's the one that keeps returning to my brain. No, I got it. Honestly, the bird watching, the small little boat, just because I wasn't expecting to go into a cave. Like, we were only in there for like 30 seconds, but still, like, you look at the cave and you're like, oh, that's nice, you're from the outside, and then they go into the cave and they get closer and closer, and then you can see the crabs on the walls, and it was so cool looking. We just watched Pirates of the Caribbean last night. It made me feel like I was a pirate. So I thought that was really, really cool, but it's too difficult. Like, dolphins, cave, I don't know. It was all so amazing.
Yeah. Overall, highly recommend. We hope you get to do something like this, or maybe this exact excursion. If you're considering it, we would highly recommend it.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. Make sure you take your Dramamine and your seasick patch. Maybe those bracelets. Never tried them.
Whatever works for you.
Whatever works for you. Just be prepared.
So we're probably just going to take the time to relax, recover, and get ready for dinner.
Tiana's Mardi Gras tonight.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited.
Yep.
So we will see you at dinner.
All right. Later, everyone.
All right. So I know we said we're relaxing, but this is actually pretty relaxing. We're going to go hide some duckies around the ship. And check on the one that we hid in the atrium.
Yeah.
Because last I saw it, it looked like it was still there.
I agree. To the right. You always want to go to the left right there.
I do. I don't know why.
We're good? Thank goodness. All right, so all of our duckies have been found, technically.
Just looking to see if anyone else is hidden.
Ooh, deposited. You gotta be faster here.
Like that.
There you go. Yep, that's good. There he is. Run. Run. Alright, 1 of 4. Check.
Or 1 of 5.
Oh, you brought 5?
Yeah.
Oh.
We need to hide. We need to get hiding. Oh my god, I love Booby so much.
Do you want to get a picture with him or no? I don't know if there's ever going to be a moment when there's no line for a character.
True. Okay, maybe I'll get one photo.
Yeah, just get your phone out and...
How was your day? Great. Just walking through swimming, weren't you? Yeah, did some sunbathing. Hiya.
Hello!
Can I just grab your keys to the world?
Yeah. Goofy!
Yay!
Hello.
Yeah, hit him with a hug.
How was your day?
It was wonderful.
Yeah, we also went snorkeling.
Did you see him?
Yeah.
She said you're not far into what? Did you see anything cool?
We saw a bunch of cool stuff.
300 dolphins.
Yeah, a pod of 300 dolphins.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And then what else did we see? We saw
Manta rays or stingrays.
rays jumping out of the ocean. Saw a pufferfish.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we
Saw a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. Really well.
Yeah, granted, we weren't swimming when we saw the dolphins. We saw them from the boat, but still.
Yeah, you still saw it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Don't tell the other characters. You're our favorite.
Yeah, don't tell them that you are our favorite.
We love taking you
I
around.
fell in love with you during the Halloween cruise when we saw you dancing. I was like, oh my gosh, Goofy has my heart.
Best dance is just you wait for that dance to happen.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Thank you, Goofy.
Thank you, Goofy.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Never gonna get a time where Goofy is alone and that we can actually say hi to him.
I'm like starstruck.
That's the only time that we've ever really waited for a character. Granted, we didn't wait, but
I know, we didn't wait. Yeah, what wait?
yeah, seriously.
Oh my gosh. Love Goofy so much.
Duck me.
I feel like stuff's
Oh my God, hurry.
starting to get out.
It's getting
Oh
crazy.
my god, I grabbed like 3 of them.
Grab so many ducks. All right, I have a spot. I know where I'm going. Maybe. I was trying to hide it quietly, but now there's a lady in the elevator staring right. I was trying to put it on top of this picture frame, but I think that's too hidden. Here you go, shine.
Tuck him in a little bit. Tuck him in.
A family's coming. Run. All right, 2 ducks deposited. Oh, that's a good spot. I'm on the lookout. I don't see anybody.
That's the thing, he's gonna stay.
All right, I'm on the lookout.
Say, hide me.
Let's see anybody. Oh, nice. All right, no stop, run. All right, what is that? 3 down, 2 to go.
Just 2 more.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
If you're looking for a thrill.
Oh, give me one. All right, there we go. Run. Nothing to see here. Go, quick. Fast, get out of here. All right, success. I think that's it. That's all for today, at least. That's a good one. Well done.
Oh my god.
That's well done.
That was a lot more than I was expecting, but that looks delicious.
Well done.
Okay, where are we headed?
Dinner at Tiana's for a Mardi Gras celebration.
I have no idea if I'm gonna like these. I don't remember if I tried them before, so we're gonna see.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm commandeering this real quick. Okay.
They do have a very nice crunch to them, but the taste is just kind of so-so. I'm gonna give it like a 3 paws out of 5.
Lighter note, sirloin steak option. It comes with baked potato, broccoli, cauliflower, and steak. The only flavor on here is going to be the dairy-free butter I put into my potato and the salt and pepper that I put onto my steak. But I've had this last night. It's good for what it is. But I do like the steak a lot. The steak is very good. The steak alone deserves a 4 out of 5 paws. Baked potatoes fine. Vegetables are fine, but the steak is very, very good. So 4 out of 5 for me.
Alright, so I got the roasted Creole half chicken. It does come with the pecan bread pudding that I probably am not going to eat. I guess I can try it. I don't think I'm going to like it ahead of time, but I'm excited to try the chicken. We'll see how it is. So the chicken itself is really good. 4 out of 5 paws. Granted, I haven't tried the breast yet, or I think it's breast. I've just had the drumstick, but that has been really good, like fall off the bone good.
Let's see what happened to the wine bottle, okay? But I need your help. Say the magic word. BBD, BBD, okay? Wait! 1, 2, and 3. BBD, BBD, boom.
It's magic! It's magic!
How's that happen? I got my beignets. Powdered sugar will get you every time. Oh, this is so good. Anything dessert. Gimme, gimme, gimme. 5 out of 5 paws.
Alright, so I obviously got the beignets because I feel like you just have to when you're at Tiana's. But instead of the chocolate espresso sauce, I asked for a regular chocolate sauce because I'm not a fan of espresso at all. And they were able to do it, so let's see how it tastes. That is a 5 paws out of 5. That is so good. The only thing I can think of that would make this better is if maybe this was Nutella instead of just straight chocolate. But everything else is just so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Heading back to the room after a wonderful night at Tiana's. I am so sad because I accidentally missed the dance party. It's my favorite part of almost the whole cruise is that dance party at Tiana's, and I missed it. I missed it. My only consolation is that we will hopefully be able to experience it again when we're on our Alaska cruise. So I'm hoping for that. Keeping my fingers crossed.
All right, hello everyone. All right, we are at the end of day number 5. Today was Puerto Vallarta. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
I think so. It was a long day of sailing, snorkeling, all the other dinnering, We're delirious. We're very tired. It's been a long day.
A very long day.
Been a very fun day.
Yes, so fun. Yeah, that excursion was absolutely amazing, and dinner at Tiana's was, I assume, fun.
Oh my gosh, it was. Yeah, the show was great. Shine didn't get to see it, unfortunately. She ran to the bathroom at the wrong time and didn't get back in time. But yeah, today was a blast. We hope that you all enjoyed it as much as we did. If you're really enjoying these videos, we would love it if we could get a like and a subscribe. It really helps the YouTube algorithm.
Yep, helps boost it a bit so that we can keep bringing you these videos. And I think tomorrow, just so that you have an idea of what to expect for the rest of the cruise, at least for tomorrow, it's going to be a day at sea, so we don't really have many plans except to potentially do some trivia. There's actually a lot of trivia going on tomorrow, so I imagine there's going to be some trivia to be had. We're going to hand out our fish extenders tomorrow, and then probably hide the rest of our duckies because we want to make sure that there is enough time for all of them to be found. So we're probably going to focus on doing all of that tomorrow, and
we'll be doing pool either tomorrow or the day after. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, so that's what we have in store for the rest of the 2 days that we have. So we hope you'll join us. But until then, I think we're gonna call it a night. Oh, but first, see, I always forget. I even hold it in my hand to make sure I don't forget. So this is another Sasquatch game because, as you know, Cody and I are big fans of Sasquatch. It's a camping with Sasquatch game. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty easy. You just basically make pairs of threes, and most points win. So yeah,
very fun game. We recommend it highly.
Highly recommend. It's a ton of fun, especially like the more people you have, the more fun it is. So granted, the two of us will still be fun and competitive. But besides that, like Cody said, if you could give us a like and a subscribe, we would really appreciate it. But until then, we will wend and wander with you tomorrow. Good night.